Ahora quiero ese logro de amigo de los pobres. Contribuir. Dar dinero. Me voy a dar lo de 100 bits. Pero sí le vamos a dar a los combates, Simón. Le voy a dar lo que me llevo de anuncios después de cada stream. Si son solo le practico. Para usar a Wiz. A ver, ahora que toca otra misión. ¿Qué tan lejos se fueron? Sí, se fueron lejos. Creo que el otro campamento estaba por aquí. Al chino. Oh, de hecho, hace rato estaba viendo un video de un vato que se enfrentó contra todo el roster de el Budokai Tenkaichi 3 con Mr. Satan.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny. Us ended up down here. My daddy died in the field.
Tomaré para miniatura. Procede a olvidarse de esta captura.
Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals.
¿Sí se escucha bien el juego?
We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer,
Le bajo, le subo.
better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves. You know, a world that don't want us no more.
Escucho bajo.
Are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come
A
on.
ver ahí.
We got the day. It's nice out. Old Jose says that there's a creek around here.
Ahí debería escucharse yo un poco más alto. Mira, Fede aprecia este hermoso juego. Ese hermoso paisaje. Un asesino que no me deja poner modo cinemato no sé qué. Pero ¿saben cómo sería más hermoso este juego? A 60 FPS. Un video de un oso zombie. What? ¿Pero aquí en Red? ¿En GTA Ranchito 2 o dónde? En la vida real. Que le está quitando la piel y se levantó. Entonces me imagino que aquí. En el Ranchitos 2. Oye, de hecho tengo Game Pass gracias a Miltro en su poderosa cuenta. Que por cierto, F por Miltro, que su control se descompuso.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this crick you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would... My days are looking good and long.
Yo con mis controles con drift. Yo vi un video desde hace mucho antes que yo empezara a hacer streams del Red Dead 2 donde... déjame acuerdo bien. Que iba Arthur ahí, no sé, en un lugar random. Estaban construyendo una casa. Les daba... Creo que tenía 3 opciones. Bueno, 3 escenarios. No sé, pero en uno le dabas dinero y después se enojaban y te disparaban y los desvivías. No me gustan esas misiones de seguir. Hoy encima tenemos que pescar. La última vez que pescamos salió mal.
Curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again. thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
También vi que ya salió el Sparking 0
I
en
need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
el Steam verde.
Of course. Still, we do need money. So
Que ya lo
keep a low
craquearon.
profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior
No me
here.
acuerdo con cuál más, creo que con el Silent Hill 2.
But start turning over the soil.
De hecho le pidió a la banda que no se armas o cause problemas en Rhodes.
Dutch? We've
Cody
got to
Rhodes,
beat the
¿acaso?
street.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would
¿Cómo
take
adelanto el
great
viaje?
pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Si nos vamos a enfrentar al señor Justicia.
hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment
Uy,
scam.
¿no es el que acabamos de
I'm
rescatar?
sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Oigan, sí es el que acabamos de rescatar, ¿no?
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me?
Ah, ellos sí les quería disparar.
All right.
Come on, we'll loosen them.
Will you relax? We're not losing.
Faster, come on.
Clase de juego, no me deja dispararle.
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. What are these fellas wanted for?
Ah, ya me dolió mi dedo.
Son of a bitch gonna make. You sure can't just shoot 'em?
Oh,
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Redcito, no seas así que tengo que guardar botón para el Sparking 0.
Idiots. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down. to go through the
Qué
station. Now's
tonto.
your chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Cabalga junto al tren, pero no puedo. Miltro no da para más. Vamos, Miltro.
That flat carriage. Now come on.
Vamos, Miltro. Oh,
Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
saltar al tren.
Now he's throwing bombs.
The low cop bastard. I didn't do nothing. God, go to hell.
No, va a morir como Johnny en GTA V.
Stay on him.
Todo sería más fácil si me dejaran apuntar y disparar. Vamos, Arturo.
Come on, jetbag.
Eso es comida de caballo, respeta. toma. Oh, como John Cena. A ver, creo que se murió. Buenas. Mira todo el loot que me estoy perdiendo. Pero él tiene vidrio y yo no. La vida es un riesgo. Oh. ¿Cómo esquivo? Mira, pa, como en la WWE. Como CM Punk y Drew McIntyre el domingo. Ajaja. Mira, jamón serrano.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
No, está cerrado. Así comienzan las creepypastas.
Bring him out here.
¿Ah, todo quiere?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
¿Qué le pasa a Miltro?
Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there and we'll take him
Ay,
to
encima me
Sheriff's
lo tengo
Ranch.
que llevar yo.
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation.
¿Todo quiere
That's
este
really
señor?
saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir.
¿Ya me
I
abandonaron
have to
todos o
admit.
qué?
I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Y encima es el pueblo donde dijeron que no disparáramos ni nada.
We're gonna bear left here.
Ahí está, Dutch le pidió a la banda que no se hagan más ocas y problemas en Rhodes. Por algo será. Oye, Edson, ¿sigues ahí?
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Ay, encima.
Chop, chop. Don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see.
Este señor todo quiere y él es la policía.
Come on, partner, before he wakes up. Carry him over then.
Y me apura, si tiene mucha prisa lo hubiera bajado usted.
We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's
A
one.
ver, caballo
So,
su caca.
about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good
Ese es Dutch, ¿no?
citizens of Rhodes,
Si no
we
mal
welcome
recuerdo.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
you. Make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of the rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur,
No, son
Jose,
del
start
norte.
poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where do you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
¿No lo van a desvivir?
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur,
Parece que no.
you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sí, mira, vamos a pescar.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
¿Qué pasa si disparo? Ay, no, ¿qué hice?
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Yo me quería curar la vida.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that. Hey! But not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen,
Permiso.
it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good would teach you when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Ahora sí, qué gracioso.
Very funny.
Ya no le pude hacer la otra pregunta. No, de hecho no. Sheriff Gray.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't sing the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Ya no me deja preguntarles nada. Pues ya hemos llegado. Y ya tengo sueño, no puede ser. Y no va ni una hora de stream.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
¿Qué es esto? El monstruo contra el que me enfrenté en Resident Evil 4.
Oh, I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
El último que alcancé a jugar.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Vamos muy rápido. Mira esas físicas del agua. Me recuerdan a las de GTA 4.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Equipate con caña de pescar.
Won't
LB.
catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much
Presionado
better
LB
chance
para
of
usar el
hooking some-
selector de caña. Carnada de pan. Carnada de maíz, de queso, a ver, de pan.
Something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for
Ya.
fiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is then. You heard the expert,
LT.
Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure
LT.
moving slowly on the
LT.
water so it
No me
looks
acuerdo
like a
cómo
little
pescar.
fish just asking to be eaten.
They're nibbling. There, hooked them. Arthur's got a bite.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Mi joystick va a sufrir aquí. El carrete se quedó sin sedal. Al recoger rápidamente un poco de sedal para evitar que se rompa. Ok, ¿cómo lo recojo? Gira rápidamente, estoy girando rápidamente. Pero no viene el pez.
Something's nibbling. Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
Cada vez siento que el pez está más lejos. No veo en serio que avance.
I think that's a bite. There he is.
Ah, bueno, ahí sí, como que avanzó, pero no, se me está yendo el pez.
There we go.
Tanto pez.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Ahí viene, ya lo vi. Tanto pez vas a ser mío. Mira, y tanto para un pescadito que es.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Well,
Ya me lo voy a
only
guardar.
once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ha! Got ya!
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I
¿Cuánto
are
me
at the
costó ese
market.
pez? Ya
The
otro, en
fishmonger
serio.
calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
You hooked him? I used to go fishing
No,
with
este
this
pez se ve
fella back in
diferente.
the day.
Pero se sigue viendo muy
His
pequeño.
name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go
Vamos,
out all the
pececito,
time.
eres mío.
But one day we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge. And
¿Cuánto es?
out of the
1.9
blue,
kilos. Me lo
Wesley
quedo.
stands up,
Es
takes
video
off
para
his
comida.
hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married
Yo no he
to
visto
her
que ellos
for 30
pesquen
years."
algo.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
You got something biting, Arthur.
Now, reel him in, Arthur. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Cocker went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Yeah,
Corrientes
there
oeste.
it go. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember
Al menos
saying
de
how
2 kilos.
Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west,
Quiero cambiar la carnada.
the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin. After
Por
the
eso se fue muy
ferry job.
lejos.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying
Sí,
to
porque
get
vengan un
back
poquito
that
más
way
cerca.
anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh?
Creo que se me fue,
Could be
sí.
worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
No,
I
este está
left
muy
home at
pequeñito.
15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a
1.98.
very obedient child.
Oigan, ya me
Can
quiero
only
ir.
imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Are you just spectating now, Arthur?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head
Ah, es
back?
del
We
otro
can keep
lado.
the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank
Ay,
you.
encima se van a robar el bote.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me something.
No, porque eso va ahora muy lento.
Ask that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by.
Todo muy lento.
I wish to God I'd passed her by.
Vamos a Arturo.
And so did
Arturo Morgan.
That was pretty good. But you know,
Vamos, Arturito Morgan, tú puedes.
What?
Que hace rato iba más rápido, se le iba haciendo así.
Mariner.
Pero ahora no. Quizás está cansado el señor.
poor mariners newly come from the sea. We
El señor Arturo Morgan está cansado.
jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Hey, that is a bully boy.
Vayan más rápido, por favor.
We care not for martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our states
Aprovechemos ese bonito paisaje.
to them. We dance
Dije, aprovechemos ese bonito paisaje en la captura.
this round, 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 and he that is a bully boy, come flash me on this ground,
Ya me dolió mi dedo. Ah, el Arturo ya no
You
tiene
know, we should not let the folks back at camp.
estamina. A lo mejor y por eso va lento.
No.
Vamos a descansar todos. Mira, esto me da estamina. Un chicle de coca. Ah, mira, ya para lo que faltaba XD.
All right. I think I mean, we gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
No digan eso que voy a chillar.
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough. Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Se sabe la de
I'll
chambia.
try someone with a heart.
You do that.